Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me with Let's Talk, sponsored Let's Chat with me for 10 minutes. Um, this week, it was a little heavy for me. Um, but the subject is don't be like Peter. Don't be like Peter. As we all had taken, I think the world really recognized, that what a couple weeks, as people call it Easter, we call it resurrection. And I was watching a movie, and the movie was called The Last Supper. And let me set my clock, 10 minutes. The movie was called The Last Supper. And I was watching Peter, and I was like, Peter, why? Why did you? It's like God gave him a hint what you were going to do, but yet he kept denying, Lord, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to deny you. And for at least 3 times, he denied, at least 3 times. They asked him, hey, you are the guy that was with Jesus. You followed him. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Well, the other day I was driving and I was listening to the radio, and this lady was talking about how she wasn't worthy of God's goodness and mercy. And out of nowhere, it's like my soul cried. It hit me so hard that I was not worthy, but he did it anyway. Of his goodness and his mercy, he hung up on the cross of something that he didn't do because of the things, the sin that we did in the world. And that thing hit me so hard. And I was like, wow. You know what hit me the worst? It came to me. I was Peter. I was Peter. And I think that's what hurt the worst. Anytime you're in a situation that is not in God's will, or that you're in a sin state, I'll talk about my own self. When I was in sin and God can't be in the same, right? So when I was doing my thing, what I wanted to do, in spite of the will of God, I denied Christ. I put him back on the cross and did my whatever, you fill in your own blank of what you did. That hurt me. It hurts today that I did that. I denied Jesus, just like Peter did. And I said, wow, Peter, why would you do that? But then turn around and it came to me, I was Peter. I can't get over that I myself was Peter. So I wrote this whole thing up and I just skipped all over the place. I had to get this out. Don't be like Peter. Come out. And one thing about Peter and Jesus, when he came back, when he rose and he came, he said, hey, go get the other disciples and Peter. You know what Jesus did? He restored Peter. After all, I said I wasn't going to cry. I wasn't going to get emotional. After all Peter did, he still thought about Peter. No matter what you find yourself in a situation, God still thinks about you. You may be Peter out there, but God can, if you let him restore you. So don't be like Peter. Don't deny God. Don't put him back on the cross. It's time out. As long as you got breath in your body and you're hearing me right now, you still have a chance to say, yes, Lord. You ask me how. How am I denying Jesus? Let's look at it. In Revelation 20, Revelation 3 and 20, it says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and sup with him, and he with me. So anytime you feel that unction that God is calling you and you turn away, that's denying him. That's denying him. Anytime you feel the urge that there's something out there that's better than the situation that I'm in, that's God pulling at the heartstrings. And when you say, nah, you denied him. You're denying God the opportunity to have a relationship, with you. He wants a relationship with you. Don't be like Peter when Peter denied him. And then after the third time, when he denied him, he thought about what he did. And he wept sorrowfully. He cried. And when I was in the car, my soul cried because I was like, Peter, how do we continue in sin and knowing that we're hurting God in the process of it? I was Peter, and even today, as long as it's been those things that I've done, it still hurt to know that that's what I did. But the best thing to know is that God has forgiven me, and I've allowed him to come in and have a relationship with me and build one in spite of all that I've done, because we all sin. We were born into sin. So to know that I have a chance, that he said, go get my disciples and Peter. Go get my disciples and Sonia. He thought about me even in the midst of the stuff that I was doing that was hurting him and hurting my own self. And the thing about it is that he could have taken me out in my sins, but he didn't. He didn't. So as the people say today, I had a moment, and I think I will forever have these moments. And it's good to have moments so you realize how good God is, how merciful and true and kind and forgiveness that he has for us. So no longer will I be like Peter. Peter became an awesome disciple. So he used Peter to bring others. He said, Peter, do you love them? Then feed them. Go give them the word. So he used Peter. Peter became good. Peter became worthy of, because he called him. He restored him. So let's get it together. Make up your mind. I will no longer be a Peter. No longer will I sit down when I feel the tug of God that's pulling on me. No longer will I sit and ignore the call of God. It's time out. It's time out. This world is going to hell. This world is. But he have a chance that he's coming back for his church. But will you be in the number? Will you be one that says, I used to be Peter, but no longer that I am, that he restored me? Will you be the one, or will you continue and say, I'm not ready? And he honors that. Believe me, he honors when you say you're not ready. But don't go and say it was God's fault. because you don't know the next day, the next moment, will it be your turn to either get it right? Will you have time while you're out there having fun? Will you call yourself having fun? Will you have time? If you want to talk with me, please reach out to me. With the you have to text Holy Ghost to the phone number 833-450-0056. We can have a conversation. I'm out here trying to take the guesswork out of with the Holy Ghost. I'm out here calling. So hey, I'm being a disciple for Christ. I will no longer be a Peter because he restored me. And because he restored me, I got work to do. And it's my job to try to get you to get over this way. I love you guys. I just had to come on here and it was on me. It was on me. I had to. I saw the movie. God's given it to me. I just had to share what I was, man. I was Peter, but no longer. So I love you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the movie Last Supper. But I'm going to tell you, I'm warning you now. It's a good movie, but I'm warning you what they did to Jesus. It's not a movie. It is real. It is real. But until next time, I love you guys.